The entry-level Macan EV may not deliver heart-pounding speed, but step up to the 4S trim, and you'll find plenty of power under the hood. For the 2024 model year, Porsche already has the all-wheel drive Macan 4 and the top-performing Macan Turbo in its lineup. Now, for 2025, Porsche is rounding out its Macan EV offerings with a new base rear-wheel drive version and a more potent all-wheel drive 4S model. But do these new EVs live up to Porsche's legendary reputation? Well, that depends on what you've driven lately. Macan EV Design. Good news for Macan EV fans. The design remains largely unchanged across the lineup, aside from a few extra vents on the turbo model. If you like the look, that's a win. However, we have to admit, the proportions can feel a bit awkward with a tall, bulky stance and headlights that seem undersized for the vehicle. The EV rides on a new shared PPE platform with Audi, and it's noticeably larger than its gas-powered sibling, with a body that's 3.4 inches longer. Every Macan EV comes with a 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack and air suspension, as standard in the US. Macan EV Power Lineup. The base Macan EV uses the rear motor from the dual-motor Macan 4, delivering 335 horsepower and rear-wheel drive. It can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.7 seconds, or 5.4 seconds with launch control. If you're looking for more muscle, the Macan 4S cranks up the power to 509 horsepower with overboost, hitting 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds. And if speed is your game, the Turbo 630 horsepower will rocket you to 60 miles per hour in a blistering 3.1 seconds. The 4S and Turbo also come with higher top track speeds, maxing out at 149 miles per hour and 161 miles per hour, respectively. Macan EV range. New for 2025 are the EPA ratings for the entire Macan EV lineup. The base model claims a combined 99 MP good with up to 315 miles of range, the longest of the bunch. The Macan 4 offers 308 miles, while the 4S and Turbo trim deliver 288 miles, making range a key factor in choosing the right model for your needs. Macan EV interior. Inside, the Macan EV feels upscale and tech-forward. A large central digital display dominates the dash, with a mix of physical buttons and haptic controls for a clean, modern layout. You can also opt for an augmented reality head-up display and a passenger screen on the dashboard. While the interior is comfortable, the seats offer just the right amount of sporty support without sacrificing comfort. Even the base model has heated and ventilated seats available. Driving the Macan EV. We took the new base Macan EV and the 4S for a spin around rural roads and the Autobahn near Porsche's headquarters in Stuttgart. The base model's 0 to 60 time of nearly 6 seconds isn't thrilling, but it's smooth and predictable once you're up to speed. However, when the Autobahn opens up, the base model can feel a little underpowered. The 4S, on the other hand, brings a noticeable difference in performance, especially in sport mode, making it a more dynamic and engaging ride. Both models are comfortable and handle well, but the 4S, with its rear steering and all-wheel drive system, felt more responsive in tighter turns and city streets. Pricing. The 2025 Macan EV lineup starts at $77,295 for the base model, while the 4 starts at $80,795. If you're leaning toward the 4S, it'll set you back $86,895, and the Turbo tops out the range at $107,295. Regardless of which trim you choose, these new Macan EVs still offer the quality and feel you'd expect from a Porsche, just with a little more focus on comfort and efficiency than outright performance in the lower trims. Join me as I put the 2025 Porsche Macan 4S and the base model head-to-head to see which one you should actually buy. The 2025 Porsche Macan lineup is an impressive one, but today we're going to focus on the top-tier 4S and the base model. The question is the extra cost of the 4S worth it, or can you get by with the more affordable base model? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this video. When it comes to luxury SUVs, There are a lot of options out there, but the Macan has always been a strong contender. With its sleek design and impressive performance capabilities, it's no wonder it's a popular choice among car enthusiasts. But let's get real. The price tag on these vehicles can be pretty steep, which is why it's essential to do your research and make an informed decision. So, let's dive in and see which model comes out on top. Choosing between the 4S and the base model can be tough, especially when you consider the price difference. The base model starts at around $50,000, while the 4S starts at around $65,000. That's a significant jump in price, but what do you get for that extra money? Well, for starters, the 4S comes with a more powerful engine, producing 375 horsepower compared to the base model's 261 horsepower. That's a difference of 114 horsepower, which is definitely noticeable when you're behind the wheel. But it's not just about raw power. The 4S also comes with a range of features that the base model doesn't offer, including adaptive air suspension, a sport exhaust system, and 20-inch wheels. These are all features that can enhance the overall driving experience, but are they worth the extra cost? Another key difference between the two models is the interior. The 4S comes with premium leather seats, a heated steering wheel, and a panoramic roof, while the base model has more basic features like cloth seats and a standard roof. Again, these are all premium features that can add to the overall luxury feel of the vehicle, but are they must-haves? For many car enthusiasts, performance is everything, and that's where the 4S really shines. With its more powerful engine and sport-tuned suspension, it's a beast on the road. But for others, practicality and value are more important, and that's where the base model comes in. It's a more affordable option that still offers a lot of what makes the Macan great. So, which one is right for you? Well, that depends on your priorities. If you're looking for a vehicle that can deliver on performance and luxury, then the 4S might be the way to go. But if you're on a tighter budget and still want a premium SUV experience, then the base model is definitely worth considering. When it comes to specifications, the difference between the two models is night and day. The 4S has a 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, while the base model has a 2.0-liter turbo i4 engine. The 4S also has an 8-speed PDK transmission, while the base model has a 7-speed PDK transmission. But it's not just about the engine. The 4S also has more advanced technology features, including a 10.9-inch infotainment screen, a navigation system, and a 14-speaker Bose surround sound system. The base model, on the other hand, has a 10.9-inch infotainment screen, but no navigation system and a more basic sound system. The interior of the 4S is also more premium, with features like heated and ventilated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and a panoramic roof. The base model has more basic features like cloth seats and a standard roof. When it comes to driving dynamics, the 4S is a more agile and responsive vehicle, thanks to its sport-tuned suspension and more powerful engine. The base model, on the other hand, is more geared towards comfort and practicality. But what do owners think? We've spoken to several owners of both models, and the feedback is mixed. Some love the extra power and luxury features of the 4S, while others are happy with the more affordable price tag and still impressive performance of the base model. So, what's the verdict? Well, that's up to you. If you're looking for a more premium SUV experience with all the bells and whistles, then the 4S might be the way to go. But if you're on a tighter budget and still want a great driving experience, then the base model is definitely worth considering. To recap, the 2025 Porsche Macan 4S and the base model are both impressive vehicles, but they cater to different needs and budgets. The 4S offers more power, luxury features, and advanced technology, while the base model offers a more affordable price tag and still impressive performance. Thanks for watching, and if you're still unsure which model is right for you, be sure to check out our other video comparing luxury SUVs. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you prefer the 4S or the base model?